Ivanka Trump, born on October 30th, 1981 in New York City, is an American businesswoman, author, and former senior advisor to her father, former U.S. President Donald Trump. She is the second child and first daughter of Donald Trump and his first wife, Ivanka Trump, a former Czech model and socialite. Ivanka's heritage is diverse, with Czech and German roots, which reflects her father's heritage from Germany and her mother's from Czechoslovakia. Known for her prominent role in her family's real estate empire and later as a political advisor, Ivanka has a career spanning business, fashion, media, and politics. Her trajectory from a young entrepreneur to a White House advisor highlights a unique blend of privilege, opportunity, and influence in American public life. Ivanka grew up in the opulent Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, surrounded by the luxuries of her family's wealth. As a child, she attended the exclusive Chapin School and later transferred to Choate Rosemary Hall, a prestigious boarding school in Connecticut. Known as an ambitious and driven young woman, Ivanka excelled academically and socially. After completing high school, she attended Georgetown University briefly before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School. She graduated with a bachelor's degree in economics in 2004. Her time at Wharton allowed her to gain essential knowledge in business and finance, establishing a foundation for her career in the business world. After college, Ivanka began working with her father at the Trump Organization. As Executive Vice President of Development and Acquisitions, she was involved in major real estate deals, showcasing her dedication and business acumen. Her role often saw her working alongside her brothers, Donald Jr. and Eric Trump, on high-profile projects. Ivanka helped shape the Trump Organization's brand image and reputation, contributing to the development of real estate ventures around the world. In 2007, Ivanka launched her own jewelry line, Ivanka Trump Fine Jewelry, followed by a broader lifestyle brand that included clothing, shoes, and accessories. The brand was marketed toward young professional women, and Ivanka became a style icon for her modern, polished look. However, her brand faced criticism, including accusations of copying designs and questions about manufacturing ethics. By 2018, Ivanka closed her business, citing her focus on government work and her desire to prioritize her family and political commitments. Ivanka's media presence began early, as she frequently appeared in society columns and tabloids due to her family's prominence. She also built a reputation in the fashion world, gracing the covers of magazines such as 17, Forbes, Harper's Bazaar, and Vogue. In 2006, she gained further attention by joining her father's popular television show, The Apprentice, where she served as a boardroom judge. Her poised and polished demeanor on the show helped establish her as an influential public figure, separate from her father's brash public image. In addition to her appearances on The Apprentice, Ivanka published 2 books, The Trump Card, Playing to Win in Work and Life, 2009, and Women Who Work, Rewriting the Rules for Success, 2017. Both books centered on themes of empowerment and entrepreneurship, although Women Who Work faced criticism for its portrayal of work-life balance and its seeming lack of understanding of challenges faced by average working women. Ivanka's political involvement became prominent after her father entered the 2016 presidential race. Although initially hesitant about his candidacy, she ultimately supported him and played a crucial role in his campaign, acting as a bridge to more moderate and liberal voters. Ivanka's speeches and interviews portrayed her as a compassionate advocate for issues such as paid family leave and childcare, and she was seen as a calming influence in her father's often controversial campaign. Upon Donald Trump's victory, Ivanka moved to Washington, D.C., with her husband, Jared Kushner, who was also a senior advisor to the president. Ivanka, though initially unpaid, later took an official position as a senior advisor in the Trump administration, focusing on women's economic empowerment, workforce development, and policies related to family welfare. Despite her lack of previous political experience, Ivanka was active in various initiatives, including efforts to promote STEM education for young girls, and she advocated for tax reform that included benefits for working families. However, her tenure in the White House was not without controversy. Critics accused her of failing to adequately challenge her father's policies on issues such as immigration and environmental protection, which seemed at odds with her previous moderate stances. Additionally, Ivanka faced questions about potential conflicts of interest, as her continued ownership of her brand raised ethical concerns. Ivanka married Jared Kushner in 2009, converting to Judaism prior to their wedding in adherence to Kushner's family's faith. Together, they have 3 children, Arabella, Joseph, and Theodore. Known for maintaining a relatively private family life despite her public career, Ivanka often shares glimpses of her family on social media. She and her family became prominent members of the Jewish community in Washington, D.C. during her time in the White House, and she has spoken about how her faith plays an essential role in her life and values. After the Trump administration ended in January 2021, Ivanka and her family moved to Florida, where they have since maintained a lower public profile. Ivanka announced that she would not be involved in any future political campaigns of her father, suggesting a shift in focus toward private endeavors. In recent years, she has focused on philanthropy and her family, while keeping a relatively low profile. Her influence on American culture and politics is undeniable, and her future trajectory, whether in business, philanthropy, or some other arena, will continue to shape her public image. Ivanka's role in her family's brand, and later in the political arena, has cemented her place as a notable figure in 21st century American history.